treats the teachers like they're fools, and he wants to close down Newark schools. He hurts working families that way.
Governor Christie continues traveling around the state, telling people about the need for pension reform. And Ronica actually has been following him. She's with the governor today. Ronica, tell us what's going on.
I'm in Belmar, where Governor Christie just made a stop on his No Pain, No Gain summer conversation tour. Now, the purpose of those is to focus on pension reform, but when the governor opened today's event, he said he wouldn't be speaking about the pension, but instead bail reform. Now, there was a very creative group of protesters here today that actually broke out into song. They were the Solidarity Singers of the New Jersey Industrial Union Council. Now, they were holding signs that said, "Our pain, Christie's game," and they were calling Governor Christie a bully.
Christie, Jersey's big old bully.
Governor Christie actually went back and forth with a woman for over 10 minutes about the need for pension reform in this state, something very unique for the governor to do.
Now that I'm here and I do know about it, I'm not going to be quiet about it. I'm not going to pretend it's not here, and I'm not going to tell you that everything's going to be okay. The only way everything's going to be okay is if we step up and we deal with the problem like adults. That's the only way it's going to happen. But thank you for your question.
He noted that he will be presenting a plan at the end of the summer for pension reform.
Thanks, Ronica. Now, to explore this a little bit deeper, we have lobbyist and friend of the program, Jeanette Hoffman, here to talk about it. Welcome.
Thanks, Bill. For decades, politicians have made promises to fund the pension system, but they just simply haven't kept them. It's the equivalent of buying a house and only making half the mortgage payments, right? You're going to be underwater after a while, and that's kind of where our state is right now. Our state budget has been underwater for quite some time. So Governor Christie here is saying enough is enough. We need to make these hard choices.
Part of these pension agreements he participated in, he signed off on. So is he now kind of distancing himself from something that he was involved in?
Sure, I know the governor and the Senate president in 2011 worked together to accomplish some reforms. I think the governor is looking at the past couple budgets and saying maybe we haven't gone far enough.
What is the standoff here? Because for a family, this would be a very simple problem. You don't have the money to pay, so you can't go out shopping.
Well, unfortunately, sometimes you see politicians kind of kick the can down the road and not wanting to deal with the problems, not wanting to take on the hard fights and fight back the unions.
And it's also not that simple. I mean, families that run out of money can't just cancel all their contracts or cancel all the liabilities that they have. The bill collectors still come.
This is basically a deal between State House legislators and the unions. You get the votes and we get a better contract deal. Everybody in that deal wins out. Taxpayers lose. This can't change because the people who are benefiting the most from it are the ones we're counting on to change it.